Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys, so as you know, we have the Real Housewives of Orange County going on tonight, and tonight's episode is supposed to be, well, extremely explosive. We have Shannon Beador and her relationship being called out, so you're not going to want to miss it. And of course, we will be back tomorrow with a full-on recap. We'll keep you posted in the community tab as to who that's with. But right now, we're not back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Before we do, though, I just wanted to call out, I am still trying to fix this situation. So I appreciate you guys and thank you for being so nice in the comments. Don't worry, I have it under control, but I wanted to beat everyone who might be nasty. With that, guys, smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know that last night we had Heather McDonald and Jeff Lewis on Watch What Happens Live, and I thought that they absolutely killed it. At one point, it seemed like there was a shift in dynamics, but Reality Blurb came out with an article, and we're here to mention it all. Jeff Lewis named Yolanda Hadid as the rudest Bravo celebrity on Tuesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live, as he accused Kyle Richards of being an Ozempic using lesbian and offered an update on Zoila. You guys remember Zoila from Flipping Out, right? She was in a car accident in June, and yeah, he's talking about it. While also sharing an update on where he stands with Heather Dubrow, he spoke about Shannon Beador and John Jansen's issues and revealed his problem with a number of Real Housewives, starting with Vicki Gunvalson. So what happened was I had Vicki on my radio show. I put her up in a hotel. She charged $300 with the shit from the minibar on my credit card. How do you spend $300 in the minibar? Especially in one night. I'm not exactly sure how Vicki Gunvalson did that, but it sounds like she had quite the party. So yeah, I guess that's probably where we start with that. Now, with that, moving on to Sutton Strack, Jeff recalled a lackluster experience with her, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member, at a gay bar, saying, so I go out with her, we go to this gay bar and we do trivia. She's so intense, she's so competitive. It's the first time I've never had fun at a gay bar. I remember when I first did an interview with Sutton Strack, I believe the gay bar that he's talking about is called Rocco's, and they do a Family Feud night. And she's like, oh my God, you have to do Family Feud with me. I never actually made it to Family Feud because Jason and I moved to Florida shortly after. However, now I'm just wondering, well, maybe I didn't miss anything if it got this competitive, but I'm competitive too. But he's saying, no, absolutely was not a fun time. He also took issue with Erica Jane, who's been showcasing major weight loss in recent months, and he kind of threw her under the bus a little bit. I have a real issue with her. I was at Kyle Richards' white party. I said, how do you look so good? You're on Manjaro? You're on Ozempic? She's like, no. She goes, DM me and I'll tell you what I'm doing. I DM'd her twice. She still hasn't returned my DM, and she's now saying that she lost weight from menopause. I've been on menopause and I've been gaining weight. Now, finally, Jeff targeted Teresa Giudice, saying that he was confronted by the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast member while appearing on a previous episode of Watch What Happens Live. We're good, but she did confront me. She made me apologize for what I said about her husband, Louis, on my radio show, and I had to apologize 16 times. And he said, literally, he doubled down 16 times. But although Jeff didn't want to say much about Shannon and John's relationship, because I believe he got in a little bit of trouble last time he was on Watch What Happens Live, and he spoke of them, and I think he spoke about that on this appearance, he didn't want to say too much about their relationship. And it, as you guys remember, it ended after they wrapped filming on the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17 back in November. And he did note, I got in trouble last time I spoke on this. They really do love each other, he insisted, before adding that the two of them both have issues that they need to work on independently. Jeff then alluded that their recent reconciliation, that it's happening. They are friends. They do get along. They were broken up for 6 months, and I knew they were going to get back together. I just knew it, and I never said a single negative thing about John Jansen because I knew he was coming back. I still like the guy. Now, as for Shannon's breaking of the fourth wall on the Real Housewives of Orange County, which came after Tamra Judge accused Heather of gossiping about her relationship with John, Jeff suspected that she freaked out because she's fiercely protective of her relationship, especially when there's issues. I understood it. I guess because I know them so well, I completely understood why she It looked like an overreaction, but I think she was just sensitive to what was going on. Now, when Jeff was then questioned about making up with Heather Dubrow, who he once said is not a good person, he said, "We did make up," before adding, "Well, we're in peace talks." But if you guys remember, and if you were fans of Flipping Out, then you would remember he had a housekeeper. Her name was Zoila. Zoila was the comedy to the show. She was so hilarious, and she was the one who always gave Jeff shit right back. She didn't take shit from anybody. It was one of the things that I loved about Zoila, and I have a few family members who really miss Flipping Out for that reason, because they love the dynamic between Jeff and Zoila. He said, "I bought her a Prius. That thing crumbled." By the way, she got hit by a Prius, and that one crumbled. I wouldn't buy a Prius. Sorry. And you saw where Andy Cohen was like, yeah, let's kind of move on. This is not a Toyota bashing commercial. But as for statements about Kyle, Jeff poked fun at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star as he zoned in on her weight loss and the ongoing rumors regarding this alleged romance with Morgan Wade. "Kyle and I are friends, and I'm just pissed that she didn't tell me she's a lesbian on Ozempic." Okay. Later, he went after Yolanda and her apparently rude antics. He said, "Yolanda Hadid for me." That's what he said. And initially Rachel Zoe, but I realized Rachel Zoe is just shy because I met her a second time and she was lovely. But Yolanda Hadid, no. He's claiming that she is the rudest Bravo celebrity that he has met to date. Now, speaking of another Bravo celebrity that we haven't spoken of in a long time, we have Diana Jenkins, who has recently given birth, and she's welcoming her rainbow baby with Asher Monroe. Diana Jenkins' daughter has arrived. She posted, "Welcome to the world, our sweet little girl. Meet Elodie Mae Book." The little one joins the couple's 2-year-old daughter, who was born in November of 2020, and Diana previously welcomed 2 children, her son, who's now 26, and her daughter, who's now 20, with her ex-husband, Roger Jenkins. But in December of 2022, a source revealed to Page 6 exclusively that Diana was on bed rest while pregnant with baby number 4. She's feeling great, saying that they were very happy and they were excited. But she took a lot of time off, and she didn't want to upset herself. The couple remained extremely cautious because of what she's been through in her fertility journey. Like anything that was going on social media, any of the drama, they weren't going to let that affect this pregnancy. And I think that that's super important, especially with everything that she's been through. She's like, "I'm not going to give my all or my family or my life for a reality show. I am going to focus on what's important, and that is me, my husband, my kids, and my baby that is coming," which now she's here. So welcome. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about this. If you didn't watch Jeff Lewis and Heather McDonald last night on Watch What Happens Live, well, definitely go back and catch it because it's worth the watch. And for Diana Jenkins, even though everybody has multiple opinions on her, good and bad, well, you can't be upset at somebody welcoming a brand new, beautiful little baby. So congratulations to Diana Jenkins. And with that, guys, go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you think. Smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.